We are the Ministry of the Real Truth, and the following video is a very simplified, easy peasy to understand version of the original ancient, very old Tab Ashurit or Aramaic manuscripts, copied by hand by scribes, monks in Urhai, Edessa, now modern Turkey, around 800 B.CE, from the sacred scribal language of God, spoken by God to Adam and Eve in the Garden of Eden or Paradise, and by the men at the Tower of Babel one to another, before God confused them with multiple languages, then scattered them over the Middle East area or Levant. Translated into the nearest English equivalent by the native-born Aramaic translator Victor N. Alexander from Mesopotamia, Syria. It's so simple, easy peasy, even a 5-year-old hearing it for the first time would be able to fully grasp and understand exactly what was being said and what it means. It reads, once Jesus, who is God's special son, wanted to make a beautiful world for us. So he made a big blue sky and a round or spherical globe known as Earth. It was perfect. At first it was dark, but Jesus said, "Let there be light." Suddenly there was brightness and no more darkness. Jesus liked the light, so he kept it. He called the bright time day and the dark time night. He didn't do it all in one day, as we think he did. He took his time. He took a very, very long time to complete all. Next, Jesus made the sky even more special. He separated the water above and the water below. He called the special space heaven and loved it a lot. Jesus also made land and water. He named the land earth and the gathered water seas. He thought they were beautiful. Jesus wanted plants and trees to grow everywhere, so he made them with special seeds to make more plants. With colourful plants, the earth became even more beautiful. Jesus was happy. Next, Jesus filled the sky with lights. The sun shines during the day, the moon glows at night, and there are many twinkling stars. These lights tell us when it's day or night and when the seasons change. Jesus made everything perfect and put them high up in the sky to make it bright. Jesus had another great idea. He said, "Let there be fish and sea creatures in the water and birds in the sky." So Jesus made many different fish and special sea creatures. He also created birds with wings so they can fly in the sky. Jesus wanted them to have babies and fill the water and sky with more of their kind. Then Jesus thought about the land and all the animals that walk and crawl on it. He said, "Let there be many animals, big and small." And just like that, Jesus made all sorts of animals, some with fur, some with scales, and some with feathers. He thought they were fantastic. But before the animals, Jesus had an even better plan. He wanted to create beings like him, or human beings like him, who could think and have feelings just as he does. So Jesus made many humans, men and women, not just one. He made the first humans, who were cave-like creatures made in God's image. Later, he made another animal human, many men, not just one, from the earth, dirt or soil. Jesus named the men, including Adam, more than one, and the woman, including Eve. The woman came later. Adam was made in God's image from the earth, while Eve was created from one of Adam's ribs. These humans were even more special than the cave-like creatures or human beings, because they were made in God's own image, and they could walk and talk to God himself, where the others couldn't. And they just went off and did their thing, following their animal instincts. They became hunters and gatherers. They chased animals, and they used their byproducts to create milk turned milk into cheese, curd, and other good food. The animals were their helpers and friends. People didn't eat the animals, but they used things from them and made cheese and curd. They basically used the milk and made cheese and curd. Jesus looked at everything he made, and it was perfect. He made the whole world, and it was very, very good.